games played, the border war between these two schools has been a clash in the middle of the country that's been a contest played since before the 20th century. And believe me, in rivalries like this one, the wrongs from games played in 1891 are being discussed as we get ready for what's in store. This is a live look at David Booth Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Kansas Jayhawks. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
The Missouri head coach told me before the game, this team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate to prove to the world we belong, and we're going to keep making noise this season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Missouri's offense that has the first possession of the game. The Tigers able to squeak out a close one the last time they saw KU.
Yeah, the Tigers took care of business. They handled the moment really, really well. They've had the upper hand in this series, and they showed why with their composure in the last game.
It's really incredible, too, how winning a rivalry game can take your season in a completely different trajectory. And that's exactly what happened with Missouri after that win last year.
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll run it again. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rick Chubb. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
There's nothing better than watching a big boy do what he was born to do. Ball on the turf, the big fella scoops it up, and Palmer, thank God he didn't have to go far.
You know what? The thing I love about this too, David, is he never quit on the play. He pursued it, showed great effort. He was Johnny on the spot, bounced right into his belly. They may want to put this guy on short yardage goal line because he has a nose for the end zone.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Right back to him on the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, give to Hardy. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defensive speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
And everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run to the football, it looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then boom, it's gone in a hurry.
Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. Simmons. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Hoffman. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now on the option. Quick toss. Got a little grasp. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Jayhawks offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. Fires complete on the crosser. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
They're going to sit back in zone. I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Wide receiver going in motion. On the ground, it's Edwards. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. Ripping through the defense. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Cox. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. It's complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas!
Oh, man, and the quarterback knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here come the Missouri Tigers. The offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing Simmons. Finds his man, it's Hardy. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They'll run the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. You do think basketball in this rivalry, but there is football history. Gale Sayers, Todd Reesing, Chase Daniel, the Mangino era for the Jayhawks. At times, this was one of the best rivalries on the planet.
Well, they started playing in 1891, and it's unfortunate with conference realignment that this rivalry game kind of went away. I wish we saw it more often.
Yeah, and we've seen it all across college football. We get robbed of the rivalries, and then in turn, we kind of forget about them. So good to have this rivalry.
Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pulls and fires complete. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down for this offense. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. The run inside. It's Edwards. Could be an alley. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point is good. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And it really doesn't matter who plays quarterback in this offense because Ahmad Hardy.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's Simmons to throw. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Got a man, it's Lee. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to Hardy.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Simmons from the gun on third down. Hauls it in. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. It would have been a 54-yarder if they'd tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on 4th and short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got his man. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. They'll have two. Makes a grab and room to run. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Kansas will take a timeout. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw it again. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. It's McMillan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, man. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
The option look. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down marker is.
Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Pickett.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside, take advantage of it to make big plays.
Grab behind the line. It's Cox. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. The RPO, it's complete. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks. And And the Jayhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll move the wide receiver. On the run, it's Edwards. There's a crease. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. In the red area, it's Edwards. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk! And the stomping has commenced. Rock Chalk Jayhawk as KU is starting to pull away.
And Kansas getting it done. Executing here in this rivalry game in the second half, starting to put it on Missouri. They better respond, Paul.
KU is delivering the KO. They are making plays.
He'll return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be...
Oh, he's got some space. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Simmons makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. They're dealing with a second and long. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hardy.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab on third down, and that is a rare drop for this guy.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
Motion from the wideout. Fourth down, Simmons. Spits it out to the back. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Calls his own number. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Could not make his way to the corner. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
What a great play call offensively. Taking the shot, you flip the field, and now you better get those red zone play calls ready and dialed up.
The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Trying to run, it's Edwards. Maybe a crease. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And after that play, there is a Tiger who has yet to get up. And the Jayhawks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the Lutz.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Zings it complete to the right. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Well, they pick up the 1st against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, he was hoping to make something. Return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. The Kansas offense returns to the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware. But
here's a little room there. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Jayhawks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking for a man. It's Marshall. Now he's going to break the pocket. Turning it on. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
Just going to keep it after the snap. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running inside, it's Edwards. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle.
Number 29 set to kick this one.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go, ready.
Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. It's complete to the right.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that clock.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To throw, it's Burns. A strike downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Ready, go.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing.
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. This game is almost certainly decided already, but the good news is for the next game, guys still flying around, still playing hard, not really hanging their heads.
Long season. This is early in the season. Still got plenty of time. Still find out which plays you like, which you don't, and keep running them, keep getting better at them. So use this as practice.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the Kansas sideline. This has been a terrific start for this transfer running back. As you know, they brought him in here for a reason, and he has lived up to those preseason expectations and all of his hype. I've seen him talking with his teammates on the sideline, being a good leader, and every time he's touched the ball, he's made something positive happen. Late in the game, he wants to just finish this, but finish it in the end zone and really seal his victory. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Quarterback keep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying to move them on the counter. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and look for room. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. To the air, it's Burns. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Well, no surprise to see the special teams, but you thought it might be the punter. Instead, here comes the field goal kicker. Oh, he missed it. No good. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. And we can rock and chalk this one up to a Kansas victory and a waving of the wheat in this border war rivalry. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.